A shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of 30, right at the 29. Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. A 3-yard pickup. You talk about this Falcon defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 15. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll run on first down. Spencer. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Raiders sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second down and inches. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Raiders 7, Falcons nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
First down, Atlanta.
They'll send the tight end in motion. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 40 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
2nd and 2. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They enter play here number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Falcons 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
A gain of 15. And the Falcons first down.
Let's go.
They'll run. Here's the former Seminole. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll go play action here with Penix. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Penix. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
The Falcons first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw, Penix. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
He'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. On the bootleg, it's Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense. Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter. They were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's finally taken down. It's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 21-7 our score. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We might more Power Rangers.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
No.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
We'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, it's lost. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. At first glance, I wasn't sure he got it. Then I saw that spot. Definitely a 1st down.
It was, but boy, on the other side, you dispute it a little bit, wouldn't you? Okay, if you're playing defense, are you sure he got there? But that's why they tell you all the time, don't just get what you need, get a little bit more, and take the decision out of the hands of the official.
Well, there he needed a yard. He got a yard and maybe an inch. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this all the way down inside the Vegas 20. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 40 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. They'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. In this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
2nd and 4. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On first down, it's Spencer. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. And the gain here in the previous play, and it's been over 40 yards total.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, off the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
And we all like to see Chigo. So bring yourself over here, go. And let me see you get
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. It looks like they'll move things around here. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Spencer. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
By Troy Anderson.
Troy Anderson, the man on the tackle.
Brings up second.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Number 26.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
18 on the play. First down, Falcons.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To the air, Penix. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Penix. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. Now a signal in the timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Going right back to Ferguson. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
Koo knocks this one through the post. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Ross. And he'll be cleared out across midfield down to the 45. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Okay, let's do our version of name dropping here. Let's show off a little knowledge, right? The A-gap. The gap between the center and the guard on either side, right? Both sides. Control that. You're going to control an inside running game.
And he had to feel satisfied because he hit that gap, broke the contact. He loves that.
That's the best part, right? That's what he's going to ask the coach to run back on film.
Let me see that one more time.
Try that again, coach. Look how my legs kept turning. I just kept moving, and he did to the tune of a big game.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ross. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Third down and 13. And looking to throw, Penix. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Loss of play. Brings up 4th down.
And the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They are going for it. Penix. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play. You can't get complacent. And I think that he did. He's got to move it downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football. And then ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Still on his feet. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Falcons are back within a score.
As long as she get really listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Run it, now we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. You see J that. I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Las Vegas Raiders. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They put Mooney in motion right. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. So they'll decline this and take the results. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. From the shotgun, Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. Drake London with the touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game, too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense. It's got to be explosive. They put that time into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown. And one massive statement sent across the field.
Who all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Against the blitz. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. Gets it to the 15. He does it. Touchdown! The Raiders finish off their opening drive. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I know what coordinators say. It's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. He's got London left side. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead on the first play of the drive. Drake London with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Not even sure their opponents have recovered from that first touchdown, partner, and already they're into the end zone again.
Now, I call this a flurry right here. Just a flurry of action and activity and just punching and counter-punching. You're not going to win a game in less than a minute, but you can sure set the table for success.
Koo on now for the extra point.
For the point after.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Raiders 7. Younghoe Koo for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Wow, wide open here, complete. Down to the 10, and he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders make it a one-point game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Design bootleg here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Oh, this big guy is moving. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Raiders 14. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Cut by the open man. There he goes again. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders trim the lead to 1. He can pack it in at this point, Brock. It is already a great game for him. Imagine what he could finish up with if he stays anywhere close to this pace.
Well, this pace right here puts him in the record books. I mean, it is absurd what he's doing, and I love offensively, you keep calling it until they stop it. But goodness gracious, defense, you may want to double cover this guy.
got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
A pickup on the play of 54 yards.
Not quite sure what the thinking is here. They've brought out the kicking team. High percentage look for him here from the left hand. Koo able to put it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's caught. He found some space. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on 1st down. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jaylen Watson. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make the play and take it away just as they did.
Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Another carry for him. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
Well, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Penalty helps the offense out, but still 4th down to figure out. Trying for it with Penix. And they don't get the catch they need there. The hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds a man right side. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable to create space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. He's going to throw this one. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
For spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
No street. 19 Tiger. Not chat.
Rolling out to the left. Cut. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing on second. Crosses the 35, room for more. And he's taken down at the 30. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Back to throw now. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They got second down.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can't happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. A 3rd down run with Blue. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that 1st down, too.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of a defense.
Everybody rockin' slide to the beat. Red snapper, night bank, drinks, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Here we go, Shaq. He's coming, double up. Nike, rig it.
Here's a toss running left. When he gets in, touchdown. The Raiders now lead by 10. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Penix now to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Cool on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 4.
Falcons 31.
Got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. That one's cut along one sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. To the air now on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Rolling left, buying some time. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders leading near the break. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 70 range.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is Cox, that's Bowers working downfield. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In the red zone now. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders blow their lead just before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Cade. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. 16 yards on the play, and the Falcons will have a 1st. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game before halftime.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
The Falcons will line up.
They give it to the back of the zone read. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Falcons, 37. Yahweh Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Pass play on 1st and 10. Caught by his back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right at that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Working now from the gun. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Intended target Dante Thornton Jr. And now it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
They are throwing it again. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Throwing it again here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
McPherson's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. No doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Intended for Dante Thornton. Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 30.
completion. We stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for Raiders first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
49-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. There's Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A big play, that's him 17 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they could muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Get it! 6, Bronco, 80. Go.
Here's the backup, first throw. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Rolling back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. But this rookie, he's putting on a show.
Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons getting back to within one score.
Falcons 44.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
19-18.
He's dropping back to throw. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job. And when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, he does his job to finish with the INT.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
He's descending upon it quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Here's Darian Porter in on the stop.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Play fake. Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. First down, ball at the 36.
Let's go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. That's some decent line there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Like a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
They go play action. Here's Penix. And they get to him again. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
A loss of 6 yards.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Let's go now.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 11 on the play.
On first down, here's Penix. On the move, past the 40. He has room past the 25. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons Falcons down by only 2 in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here's Penix and the Falcons. They're looking to tack on 2 more.
The Falcons will line up for the
They're going to try and run for it. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the fourth quarter. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Raiders take over first and 10. And they're on the 29-yard line.
And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Try and get that one to Brock Bowers. So second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. We stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up.
Even though that run did not net them the first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some 3 yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
Third and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
He's back to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. One of their biggest plays in the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
That play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Wilson on the coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders take a fourth-quarter lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
59. Falcons 52.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know they can set the table for more.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Let's go now. Mikey, 18.
Another carry for Robinson. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. This game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Up the middle, Blue. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down now, they need 7. I'll throw it. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Gets that money down. That 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Looking to throw it. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Start the drive with Blue. Rob Frank, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the stop after giving him 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down. Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. To throw. Cut near the goal line. And he breaks the tie. That's going to win him this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
66. Falcons 59.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. We'll look to throw it. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
6 yards.
And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here he is to throw. Buying some time left. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Raiders make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
rhyme. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's the play. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that.